These are my 3 favorite transitions that I use in my edits, and I'll show you how to make them in After Effects with no plugins. The first one is the glitch transition. To create it, first create a new adjustment layer. Move to the middle point between your 2 clips. From that point, go back 30 frames by holding Shift and pressing page up 3 times, then trim the beginning of the layer. Next, return to the middle point and move 30 frames forward by holding Shift and pressing page down 3 times. Trim the end of the layer. Now the adjustment layer is 60 frames long, and we can start creating the glitch transition. Move the playhead to the middle of the layer and apply VR digital glitch. Change frame layout to over/under. Expand distortion and set distortion complexity to 100. Then expand subsettings and set both values to 100. Click the master amplitude stopwatch in the middle of the layer and keep the value at 100. Move to the beginning of the layer and set master amplitude to 0. Then move to the end of the layer and set master amplitude to 0 there as well. Now go back to the middle of the layer and apply Gaussian blur. Move it above the VR digital glitch effect for better results. Set blurriness to 15 and click the stopwatch to add a keyframe. Go to the beginning of the layer and set blurriness to 0. Then go to the end of the layer and also set blurriness to 0. Press U to reveal the keyframes, then select all the keyframes and press F9 to apply Easy Ease. Open the graph editor, right-click inside it, choose Edit Speed Graph, and create a smooth curve similar to mine. Let's preview the transition. That looks nice. For a complete look, I like to add a shake from the AM Film Shakes pack. You can get the shakes from the link in the description below, or check out my shake tutorials on the channel. For a smoother shake, stretch the shake layer slightly by holding Alt, and then preview the final result before moving on to the next transition. I will use the same 60 frame adjustment layer and apply the turbulent displace effect to it. Change amount to 120 and set size to 110. Make sure you are at the middle point between your 2 clips and click the amount stopwatch to add a keyframe. Then go to the beginning of the layer and set amount to 0. Move to the end of the layer and set amount to 0 there as well. Now return to the middle of the layer and apply VR chromatic aberration. Change red aberration to -15. Click the stopwatch icons next to aberration red and aberration blue to add keyframes. Next, go to the beginning of the layer and set both red and blue values to 0. Then move to the end of the layer and also set them to 0. Return to the middle of the layer again and apply Gaussian blur. Use the same keyframe setup as before. Set the blur in the middle and make sure the value is 0 at both the beginning and the end. Once that is done, move the Gaussian blur effect to the very top so it sits above the other effects. Press U on your keyboard to reveal the keyframes, select them all, and press F9 to easy ease them. Open the graph editor and create a smooth curve. Let's preview the result. It looks good. To finish the transition, I will also add a shake from the AM Film Shakes pack. For the last transition, we don't need any adjustment layers. All we need to do is overlap the 2 clips by about 40 to 50 frames. Next, move to the point where the bottom clip ends and split the top layer. The left piece of the layer will be used for the transition. First, I will mask the wheel. To do this, I will use Mocha AE. In Mocha, select the ellipse tool and draw a mask around the wheel as smoothly as possible. Once the mask is ready, start the tracking and wait for it to finish. While the video is being analyzed, I want to mention 16 AM Film Shake presets, created for speed ramp edits, cinematic edits, and more. Just drag and drop the presets, no plugins or extra installation required. Works seamlessly with Adobe After Effects on both Windows and Mac. After the tracking is complete, click Save and close Mocha AE. Back in After Effects, expand Matte and click Create AE Masks. Next, duplicate the layer. On the top layer, press M on your keyboard and change the mask mode to subtract to invert the mask. On the top layer, apply the gradient wipe effect. Move to the end of the layer and click the transition completion stopwatch to add a keyframe. Then set transition softness to 35. Next, go to the beginning of the layer and change transition completion to 100%. Now select the bottom layer and move to its end. Press S on your keyboard to reveal the scale property and click the stopwatch to add a keyframe. Then move to the beginning of the layer and set the scale to 0%. Select the last scale keyframe and press F9 to easy ease it for a smoother ending animation. Now select the top layer, press U to reveal the keyframes, select the final completion keyframe, and press F9 to easy ease it as well. Preview the transition to see the result. These are 3 of my favorite and easiest transitions that I use in my edits almost every day. Hope you found this video helpful. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed it, please give it a like.